And this right here, part 2. I didn't even know my video done went out on me or whatnot. That's Satan right there, man. That's Satan. But I was already coming to the end of this lesson anyway, man. I was coming to the end of this lesson anyway. But nevertheless, like the point I was making, man, who wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying, righteousness to be ruled throughout the four corners, man, throughout the whole earth, man, all right? Who wouldn't want rulership? Who wouldn't want, like, going back to Psalms 149th chapter and pertaining to Israel, and only and starting with the elect of Israel at that, who don't want to sing out loud upon their beds, man, all right? Finally have rest. You know, Yahawashi bringing that peace, bringing that rest, man. All right, at the end of the day or whatnot, man, okay? Then we finally gonna be blessed, man. And like El Pastor Hart always go into that word blessed, man, which means, like El Pastor Hart always break down, you're not truly blessed unless you have slaves, you know what I'm saying, and you in rulership at the end of the day. That's when you're truly blessed, man. You know, you're sovereigns, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not blessed when you still gotta pay taxes. You got a clock that wake your ass up and tell you you gotta damn report to work. You gotta be to work at such and such time at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, hell, you being taxed out your ass at the end of the day. Every time you turn around, you're being taxed, man. Who the fuck want to live like that, man? All right, where your woman, an Israelite woman, is against her man at the end of the day. The women out of order, the kids out of order, man. Who want to live like that? Your woman ain't even your fucking woman on this side, man. All right, because majority of women that you get with, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a virgin, man. So technically, any woman that you get with, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be a form, you know what I'm saying, of adultery at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because that woman already had a man before you, all right? She already done been popped. Her cherry been done popped before you got her at the end of the day. So technically, we all fall up under, you know what I'm saying, the act of adultery at the end of the day. But that's where the mercy, that's where the grace of Yahawashi kick in. That's where that comes in at, man, at the end of the day, man. All right, you know? So who don't want righteousness? And then immortality, man. Immortality, that's what's coming along with the kingdom. Immortality, man. Never ever gonna see death again. Not gonna see sickness again, man. Hey, with those new super terrestrial bodies that Yahawashi gonna have waiting for the elect, all right, on that great deliverance, when we get on those chariots, man, those bodies, man, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be perfect, man. All right, the new covenant is gonna be fully manifest at that time. It's gonna be fully manifest, man. All right, you know, because those new bodies, man, we're not going to sin against Yahawashi. The law is going to be written in our inward parts, pursuing back to Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, man. You know, Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, man. All right, you know. But nevertheless, man, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, man, about to go ahead and end this video here. You know what I'm saying? Out of Rock the Zot. I pray and I hope this lesson was edifying to the body of the hopeful elect. All right, and with that, I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect, man. All right, and like I said, Esau tried to cut my video off, man, but that's okay though. We still finish up, man. We just have to make a part 2. That's all. We made a part 2. That's all, man. Esau don't get no W's over here, man. But with that, hey, stay in kingdom minded, man. Stay in kingdom minded, man. All right, and having. And in the kingdom, hey, man, we gonna have virgins, man. All right, we gonna enjoy the best of the best. Gonna truly enjoy the earth, man. How Yahawashi attended, man. At the end of the day, everything gonna be back pure, man. That's why the Most High gotta bring them nuclear missile destruction over here, man, to clean the earth up at the end of the day. Not the whole earth. The whole earth ain't gonna get blown up, but Babylon get blown up off the map. Israel gonna get blown up off the map. Other areas in the world gonna get blown up too, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get it as bad as damn Babylon, man. All right? Because Yahawashi has a controversy with Babylon, man. Certain areas ain't gonna get hit, man. But nevertheless, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? A new earth, a new heaven, man. It's coming very, very soon, man. All right? Yahawashi, man. That's the name. That's the power, man. That's gonna establish it. That establish everything anyway. Most High the one to set up kingdoms, and he set up kingdoms, he raised kingdoms up, and he bring kingdoms down, and he about to raise his people back up, starting with the elect on this side, and before then, Yahawashi, all right, which reigns supreme above all at the end of the day. That name is going to be declared and going to be renowned throughout the four corners once again, as it was in yesteryears, man. All right, and that's a beautiful thing we have to look forward to, man, of the hopeful elect. So fuck Babylon, man. All right, I look at it and I ask a brother, when brothers call and brothers chop it up with each other in the spirit, hey, bro, how you doing, man?